Welcome to Shadow Empress Tarot. I am a messenger of the Most High, with the power to travel through the shadow realms. I am here to guide you through spiritual warfare, so you can achieve your soul's desires. What you need to know is, God is my guide, truth is my religion, and my channel is intense shadow work. So if you are mentally or emotionally unstable, you've been warned. So let's get started. Spirit got a lesson on my table. If you are positive, you better bless this place. If you are negative, you better get up out my face. If you are positive, you better bless this place. If you are negative, you better get up out my face. So, this morning, I have a lesson for the collective. I should have known because they wanted to start with a deck that's purely major arcana. It's 24 major arcana. So that tells me like the higher ups, the powers that be, got something to say. So what's on my board right now is Spirit wants to tell the collective how to use their mind correctly to manifest. I don't know how deep they're gonna go, where they're gonna go with this, but let's get started. What's on my board right now? The four major arcana that they started us off with is the Hanged Man. Excuse me. The Empress. The Tower. And Strength. Then we have Tail and Philosophy. So let me just deal with those and then we get to the rest. So we already coming out with the Hanged Man, so this is saying that a perspective shift is required. A strong perspective is required. What you see and feel needs to be strong. On the other end, a different perspective. What the collective needs to know, and I'm hearing, and what is a problem in the 3D at this time, is that what a lot of people tell themselves, the story that they tell themselves in their minds. And Spirit is saying that a lot of people's minds are not balanced in this reality. A lot of people are either thinking low of themselves or they're bordering or are narcissistic. If they are not a full-blown narcissist, they are exhibiting narcissistic traits. The destruction you see and what you see around you is the inability for the collective to control their mind. Have a strong hold, a strong perspective on their mind. And a lot of these programs these mental programs are running unchecked. Like people's minds are just gone and they're not noticing what they're thinking about. And also the programming in your genetic bloodline is just running. And you're not cleaning viruses out and things like that in your genetic programming. Most people don't realize that their current way of thinking needs to be destroyed. Like, because their perspective, what they see, is trash. Their mind, what's in their mind is creating destruction. It's getting to them to see destruction, to see pain, to see sadness. It's very difficult for people to stay in the present moment. Like Spirit is saying, this new philosophy of staying in the present moment makes a lot of people angry. They say to themselves, but my present moment ain't shit. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? What does staying in the present moment have to do with anything when the present moment is whack? Well, that's up to you. The perspective should be that in the present moment, no matter how hard it is, and this is strength, they said, is to find something good. Put something loving in there, otherwise the darkness takes over. It's not about you like, yay! You know, because, and I can identify with this, like, find something that you're grateful for. And then there's this sense of, like, I gotta be grateful of this, of like, how long do I be grateful for this little shit? But really, it's not about being grateful for the same shit that you barely been having and you've been grateful forever. So where's the rest? Because you already been grateful for what you had. You find that moment of gratefulness because otherwise the darkness takes over. You got to make sure that love stays in your mind, that you see love, and it stays in your heart in some type of capacity, because that's what allows the other side to take over. That is what opens portals for attachments and entities to be able to live in your energy. There's no love there. There's no appreciation. There's no happiness. It's perfect for them. You made them their own personal hell inside of you. So you have to continue to be grateful. I don't care the little shit that you have. I'm glad that I got milk and cereal in my kitchen. Because if I didn't have that one box of cereal and that one jug of milk, I would actually literally be starving. Because let me tell you, there's somebody out there that will look in your empty ass refrigerator and see that one box of cereal and that one jug of milk and feel like they won the lottery. So yeah, be grateful for the little shit that you've always had, even though it hasn't increased. And it hasn't increased because you're probably not holding that space. You think that you're being grateful, but there's other nuts and bolts. But Spirit is saying that this is the main thing. Love has to exist in your energy. You got to keep love in your present moment at all times in some type of way. God, thank you for this sandwich. God, thank you that I was able to, I only got $100 in my checking account, but thank you that I was able to pay this $50 for my cell phone. It keeps me safe for emergencies. I keep in touch with my family. Yeah. Because if you can't even hold on to the little things, you're a goner. And the entities of this realm start to torment you. And you know they are when you cry at night. How bad your job is. There's no love for you. Blah, 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 blah. It's not blah, blah, but you know, that's the enemy. Because mental currency is everything in this realm. If you don't have your mind, you don't have anything. Your mind is your hard drive. It's your joystick. It's what makes you stable in this realm. Crazy people, they are unstable. They can't go to work. They can't support themselves. Why? Because their mind ain't right. My grandmother lived to be 93. And she said, Carlina, I pray every day to keep my mind. And she died an old whippersnapper with her mind. You don't have your mind, you don't have anything. You don't have your mind, you can't do anything in this reality. Just think about the people who have OCD. They can't even leave the damn house. Because they got to knock on the door 24 times and spin around 3 times every 5 minutes. Your mind is everything. When you don't have control over your mind, we got the Knight of Wands. When you don't have control of your mind, moving fast, not knowing what you're going to get. You don't know, you just moving on autopilot, you're just moving through life, and then life is just pop, pop, pop hitting at you because you're not in control of your reality. You're letting reality just give you whatever. And you know about this particular candy, and because you know we got Jelly Bellies, and they like you don't know what the flavor is, blah blah blah. But I believe this when I researched this candy, moving fast, not knowing what you're gonna get. They got a fucking booger, like I don't know, something like a booger flavor. Whatever flavor it was ridiculous. So if you don't have control of your mind or whatever, you don't have control of the situation, you're going to be eating boogers. Shit that tastes like boogers. Shit gonna come, literal shit gonna come out of nowhere. I mean, yeah, there are things that you cannot control, but there's so much that you can. So Spirit says, choose. There's always a choice. And the first choice, look, when Spirit say like choice is a fundamental law, rule in this realm. And the choice always starts in the mind. Always. You're always making a choice, even when you think you're not making a choice. Not making a choice is a choice. And the choice that you should be is making the choice that keeps your mind stable, sturdy. This is reminding me of like the ruins in Greece and stuff like that. So your mind can stand the test of time. So it can withstand storms, tornadoes, heat, cold. Under mental currency, you have the Three of Wands. Under the Three of Swords, you have the Three of Wands. Being at the Three of Swords at mental currency gets you stable here. Stable, and have you in a space where you know where you're going. You know where you're at. This is why we were like, why can't I create? Because there's something about your mind that's not stable. Look, this road started with the Empress, and at the bottom is ending with the Empress. This is necessary for creation, for you to be able to be a creator in this realm. Mind control. That's why everything here in this realm is to take your mind. They put you in their schools to put whatever they want in your mind. They bombard you with TV and fear and all this type of stuff. They put it in, like, the vid is one of the things they wanted to control your mind. All of a sudden, where's the disease? Ain't nobody talking about that, because that's not what they wanted to do. They wanted to control your mind, get you in fear so you can do something that they wanted you to do. Your mind is everything. And if you don't have your mind, they can do shit like convince you to go pump your body with poisons. Do you know how many people, look, I don't care what you think. Do you know how many people did that shit out of fear? Because they didn't have control over their mind? Their mind was not theirs. Their mind belonged to the government. Government daddy. Telling you about to die. Now a whole bunch of kids' hearts blowing up. Dudes' balls swollen. People hearing in their ears. Because they gave control of their bodies. Because they didn't have control over their mind. Let me stop before they not even put this up there. Anyway. So anyway. When you have control over your mind, you know where you're going. Queen of Pentacles. You are stable in this realm and you'll know where you're going. So where are they going with this? What do you need them to know about the mind, Spirit? What do they need to know about the mind, Spirit? Corsica. Treasure. Nice. What else, Spirit? Alright, so before I even turn these over, you got Corsica and treasure. Your mind is your own personal treasure island. Everything that you ever wanted is in there. Because this realm is an illusion. Everything that you want, that's why they say everything that you want is inside you, is because your mind controls that. Even look how the eyes and all that shit work. It's a projector. Your perspective projects what you see. Science has proven there's nothing outside of us. Like, what are we looking at? It's coming from in here. What else do they got for us? They got Valentine's Day. Mistake. Tradition. And birth. This realm wants you to believe and constructed everything to believe for that loving yourself is a mistake and a waste of time. How am I going to do this when I got these kids to feed? How am I going to do this when I got this house note to feed or to pay? A lot of people think that taking care of themselves is irresponsible and a waste of money. This realm has programmed you with a certain tradition since birth. These traditions are made or created so that you do not have control over your mind. The constructs that were created for us since birth occupies our minds immediately before we can get control over our minds. This place is an illusion. It's fake. It's a show that we individually and collectively create from our minds. What we're supposed to do is take control over our minds and alchemize the energy. What do they need to know, Spirit? Most people are unaware and frozen in this game. And oh boy, maybe not in this reading, but it is a game. May the odds be forever in your favor. I've seen it in my mind's eye. This place is crazy as fuck. This place is the Hunger Games. And I mean that literally. This is the upside down world. What we see or realize is the illusion. A lot of these movies that they have on TV is the actual reality. And Hunger Games. This shit is literal Hunger Games. I've seen it. Spiritual realm, spiritual news. There's like, I ain't gonna even get into this shit right now. But this is a realm within a realm. Like that shit with Jim Carrey where they watching him from a screen. They're watching us from a screen. In this electronic digital world. It's a serious damn game. Because people lose their souls and they never go back to the reality that they're from. This is the Hunger Games. Go watch it again. You got party. Oh, they just want the words. You got party, independence. What do they need to know, Spirit? Mess. A lot of people think there's no meaning to life. That's just a party and like, yeah, we just do it over again and again or whatever. And I'm so sorry, but it's not. We're supposed to use our energy to break free. Because there's treasure in that. Being able to break free from this realm. Like every game has, what you call it? The word I'm looking for. A goal. That's good enough. To kill the dragon, to kill the whatever, is to break free from here. There's treasures for the soul. If they can break free from here. And souls risk it all to get that. But at this time, this illusion, this game is a mess in here. Because the dark forces have taken over the minds of the souls. They don't know. So instead, this reality is a mess and has become a sacrifice. It has become a slaughterhouse. This realm, we ain't no different than cows. Because the minds of the humans, of the souls, don't belong to them. Because if you don't have control of your mind, you don't have control over anything. And souls are in here getting eaten by negative entities because they don't have control over their own energy. And their energy is leaking. And the entities are around. It's some shit. Look, being able to see shit is a blessing and a curse. Take it from me. They're eating. And they're eating good. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? Just bust the camera with that. Let's see. The Hermit, reverse. The Two of Wands on top of the Two of Wands. And the Nine of Coins. Reversed. So, Spirit is saying not reflecting, using your mind. Reflection is of the mind. Not reflecting makes it difficult to get to where you're going and to make choices of where to go. Without reflecting, you can't become stable in this earth realm. The Nine of Coins. Being stable, enjoying your life, the sun coming up, the sun going down, this will be virtually impossible without using your mind to go inward to see what's in there. You feel empty, like you have nothing. Look, the Two of Wands and Two of Swords out here twice. You feel like you have nothing. The collective, needs to start choosing the mind. Choosing what goes in their mind and what comes out of their mind. What programs their mind. Each person is responsible for that. It is necessary for mental stability to know at the Four of Swords. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Let's see. What you got? You have the girl coming out of, it's a little glare. The girl coming out of, or coming into something. a vault. You got these dudes with the mouse, like, why this card is giving me Agent Smith. And you got the fox with the egg. And I think they're in it. What Spirit is trying to convey at this time is that it is important for everyone here to unlock the vault to their mind, to see and reflect on what's in there. Shine a light. Get to know yourself, who you truly are. Be in the world, but not of the world. A lot of the thoughts and the way that you think is not you. It's the programming of this reality. It's not your true soul. And reflection on yourself and what's in your mind is mandatory. Otherwise, you got Agent Smith and his crony coming to trap you, pull the strings, and bind you to earth. And this is, in fact, them, the creatures of the Matrix, stealing the life from your soul, stealing your golden egg. And you didn't even know. You didn't even know how cunning this fox is. The foxes of the Matrix. Don't underestimate the dark side. They are a worthy opponent. Unworthy in God's eyes, but a worthy opponent in this realm. May the odds be forever in your favor. If this has helped you, please like, share, subscribe, and until next time.